Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be this one right here, which is a nice fall burgundy-ish, cranberry-ish kind of look. I filmed this look using the Cat's Pajamas palette by Laura Lee, which I am very much in love with. So anyway, if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so I do have my brows filled in already. Anyway, so I am going to be starting off by moisturizing. I'm going to use Belif Moisturizing Bomb. Okay, so I'm just going to use my trusty Smashbox Photo Finish Primer today. And we're going to just go ahead and put that concentrated where most of my pores are, so it can help me blur my pores. And then whatever's left over, we're just going to put around the rest of the face. Okay, so for a foundation today, I'm gonna go back to an oldie but goodie. I haven't used this in a while, but it actually is one of my favorite foundations. So this is Lancome Tint Idole foundation, and I am in the shade 380 Bisque Warm. And I am gonna apply this with a Morphe E6. Go ahead and put that on. Just kind of add a little extra foundation wherever I need it. So that's just going to be kind of in these areas here, and of course on my chin. Okay, so for my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Laura Lee Cat's Pajamas palette. I absolutely love this palette. Anyone who knows me knows my favorite YouTuber ever is Laura freaking Lee. So when she came out with this palette, I was so excited to support and order it. And as soon as I received it, I started using it. And I love it. The pigment in here is crazy. So it's got these shades. I'm sure you guys have seen this already all over social media. So I'm going to go ahead and actually prime my eyes a little bit with some Tarte Shape Tape just before I start using the shadows. Okay, now that my eyes are primed, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. So I'm going in with a Morphe R40 brush. It's a nice big fluffy brush, but it does have some density to it, so it's good for kind of getting into the crease area, but then still buffing the color out nicely. So we're going to go ahead and actually scratch that. Before I do that, I'm just going to take this shade right here, Okie Dokie, which is just the kind of vanilla shade, and I'm just going to set the Shape Tape that I put on my eyes. So now we're going to go right into Bomb Diggity, which is this shade here. Pop that right into the upper crease area. So that looks good. I barely had to do any work with, and it's a combination of like this brush. This brush is like so bomb, and then just the pigment. Like I barely was tapping into the shadow, and like the color just shows up so nicely. So I'm really impressed. Laura Lee, you go girl. You did such a good job. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a Morphe M441 brush, which is just another fluffy kind of brush, but it's a little more fluffy and less dense than the R40. So we're going to go in with just a little bit of Cray Cray. Take that and pop that right into the lower crease area. And see how well like these shadows blend together. It's like crazy how well made this palette is. Okay, just going to do the same here. I definitely want to take a little more of the color inward. There we go. And then we're going to just blow it out a little more. Okay. And there we have it. Alright, so with this same M441, we're going to go, I'm going to go into the shade Kooky, which is a nice mauve-y kind of purpley shade. And we're just going to grab some of that, and I'm just gonna go the lowest point of the crease area, starting from the outer corner and then blending inward. Alright, so we've got that on. It looks good. I'm just gonna take my original R40, just gonna go right around the outer edges, make sure everything is nice and soft. Now I'm gonna just grab a flat brush and I am gonna go into the shade In One Ear, which is this nice shimmery cranberry shade. So gorgeous. It's gonna go right onto the lid. I'm actually gonna wet my brush too, like once I'm gonna apply it and put it on my lids, but then I'm gonna wet the brush and go over it again just to really make it pop. I'm gonna wet my brush. So you see the difference. So it definitely looks so good here. The pigment is really good. But with just a little bit of setting spray on there, like just a little bit of moisture, it just gives it even that extra little pop. I zoomed in a little bit more just so you can see how it's looking up close. So I'm just going to take this. This is a Sigma brush. I can't remember. The numbers faded off of this too. I use these brushes so often. But it's just a little, like a smaller blending brush, just to kind of really get into the corners and creases and things like that. So I am actually going to take out the other, which is this shade right here. And this is more of like a satin finish. It does have like a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not too much. And we're just gonna go right into the outer corner here. And then right on top of that, I'm going to go in with the black shade, which is Oddball. This is a really nice matte black. I'm going to take the same brush. It's going to kind of go a little bit over the the purple shade that we just applied. And blend that together. I'm going in with a very soft hand, not heavy-handed at all. I don't want the black to look too black. I kind of just want it to mix together with the purple shades that I have there. I'm going to just turn that brush around, and I'm going to go into Redonkulous, which is this shade here. It's going to kind of put that right there. I'm going to go with my Stila liquid liner. And I'm just going to shake that up a bit. And I'm just going to do a nice wing. And I like to start from the outer corner going up to kind of shape the wing. And then just kind of connect. Okay, now I'm just going to pop on some lashes, and these are of course my Queen Bee lashes, which I wear all the time. I need to like start digging a new pair of lashes because I'm always using these, I know. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop these on. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish off the rest of the face before I finish my eyes. So I'm going with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Light Medium. I think I will be needing a lighter shade than this for the winter. I think this might be too dark for if I want to highlight in the winter. So just going in the usual spots where I want some highlight. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe sponge and just press that in and blend it out. Just take that on the same sponge and just pop that on. I'm going to take a Sigma F25 brush and kind of brush that away. I just kind of baked a tiny bit. Okay, now for bronzer, I'm going to be using Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. And I'm going to take a Morphe R7 brush. I'm going to go right on the cheekbones. We're just warming the face up. Okay, so we're just going around the hairline now. We're almost done with the bronzer. Just kind of... Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of blush. This is Peachy Keen by MAC. Just going to take a tiny bit of that. Put it on the apples of my cheeks. And for highlighter today, I'm going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit. I think this was the original, one of the original ones. This is that glow. So I am going to take the shade... Actually, I'm going to go on with the shade Bubbly, which is this guy right here. And I'm going to take my Morphe M310 brush. Go right on the highest points of my cheek there. So I'm going to take this pencil brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. Doesn't have a name or number, but it's just like a pencil brush that's on the thicker side. And I'm just going to go in with Cookie. Just gonna go right under my eye with that, right under the lash line. I'm going to take just an angle brush. I'm just gonna grab the black shade, which is Oddball. And I'm just going to go as close to the lash line as possible. Take a smaller flat brush, and I am going to go into the shade Scatterbrain here. Pop that right on the inner corner of my eyes just to highlight. This is a really gorgeous shade. Okay, then I'm going to just go back in with that Sigma brush that I had before. It's like a more detailed blending brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Cray Cray right there. Just going to grab some of that, and we're going to go just kind of use that to blend out everything we just did on the bottom of the lash line. Now for lip. So I'm going to take this Bite Beauty liquid lipstick. This is in the shade, I believe it's Infuse. I'm gonna... Alright, and then I'm just going to take this Maybelline Master Fix setting spray. I ran out of the good stuff, which I usually use MAC Fix Plus to set my face, or I usually use the Urban Decay All Nighter. But actually, I really like this one. But anyway, I have to restock on my name brand setting sprays, but this one's really nice. Okay. Alright, and there you have it. Alright guys, so that completes this fall look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do not have this palette, I would strongly suggest getting it. I don't even know if it might be sold out. But this is an amazing palette. It has a nice mirror. It's small enough that you can travel with. Like, you can take this anywhere if you're going out of town or whatever. And this is just a beautiful palette. So I love using this. You saw how easy it was to blend these out, these colors, these shadows. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video and watching me achieve this fall look. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.